It's the morning of November 2nd, 2023. Calvin Castine in the parking lot at Northeastern Clinton Central School, looking across the road here on Route 276 at Bob Venne Park. There's a flagpole donated by Woodmen of the World several years ago, many years ago now. And today a new donation from the Woodman Life, Chapter 462. Will be arriving shortly. It's 8:51 a.m. and scheduled to arrive at 9 a.m., but it's coming from St. Lawrence, which is in St. Lawrence County, just a little ways past Franklin County. The town of Champlain employees are here awaiting the arrival, and the gazebo will be put up in that direction, in that area right there. So we'll sit here patiently and await the arrival of the brand new gazebo, which will be sitting here across the road from Northeastern Clinton, and it's the start of what we think will be many changes that people will be happy with, that will take place here. The town supervisor has been working hard to come up with plans and ways to utilize this park that was donated in memory of the late Bob Venne. Very happy this year when I left a high school soccer game and saw youth soccer being played out there in the park. So we'll shut the camera off and await the arrival of a brand new gazebo. It is now shortly before 9 a.m. and the gazebo has just ridden by here. Looks like they have another building to deliver somewhere else, and the gazebo is the first stop. The gazebo was ordered from Adirondack Storage Barns. They also have a display area just a little bit west of the village of Chateauguay. It looks like the opening to the entryway will be on the east side, facing the park and not facing the school. Highway Superintendent Helen Racine among those here for the arrival. We're shooting toward the sun, so a little challenging. The town put down a pad. Doesn't look looks a little curvy to me, but I'm sure it's level. We'll drive ahead and gently drop it. If that building up there doesn't run into it. And the gazebo has landed. So at 9:04 a.m. the gazebo is on the ground. It was originally supposed to arrive yesterday on November 1st, but I called the town office yesterday. I was told it was going to be here on the 2nd. And shortly before 5:30 a.m., I got a text from the town supervisor, Tom Tremblay. Wanted to make sure I knew that I was arriving today at 9. So I appreciate the wake-up call. Otherwise I would have been wasting my time sleeping. So, there it is. A place for folks to gather at Bob Venne Park. We'll get out and take a closer look. Oh, here's the close-up view. And this may or may not be its final resting place. There are benches inside, 6 benches. And school is that direction. Harry McManus all-purpose trail is right here, runs right by it. So if you're out on the trail and want to stop in, rest up, have a bottle of water, and then there's the park that is in the process of being developed. So this will be an addition. We're going to put a plaque on it, recognizing the donation from the Woodman. This is it. It's screened in, so when it becomes black fly and mosquito season, you can utilize this. Oh, it's a nice breeze here, so on a hot summer day it'll be fine. Fine place. Okay, they're going to throw a little bit of crushed stone in the corners here, but it's coming out pretty darn level. And we've got Town Supervisor Tom Tremblay. And Tom, you've got some plans that you hope will come to fruition in the not too distant future. What some thoughts you have on what's going to happen here at Bob Venne Park?
Well, for starters, this is a good way to get it kicked off. I want to thank the Women of the World for this wonderful donation. It's a beautiful gazebo. I hope people can enjoy it. I'm sure it won't get enjoyed as much through the winter as it will next summer, but as far as the plans is we're extending our park right up to the road here.
Okay.
Purchasing this piece of property
From the Robinson family.
Yep, we're working on a project for a outdoor fitness center, 2 pickleball courts, and hopefully a basketball court. It is part of the project, but funding is tight, so I'm not sure if I have to drop the basketball court or not at this time.
And of course
the majority of the funds are coming from Dasney, from New York State, and also from MVP Healthcare, which is part of this national fitness program.
Oh, great.
So it's going to be beautiful. Probably going to move the parking lot over to this area more instead of down at that corner. We have to get it drawn out by an architectural engineer, and I'll have a better idea where everything's going to lay. But the fitness center and pickleball court should be over in this area, close to the trail for easy access.
Okay, right now there's volleyball here, and I did see some soccer games being played this fall.
Yep.
And there's a backstop for a baseball diamond.
So. Yeah, we have a baseball diamond, and in the current plans there's room for another baseball diamond, but we need to talk to our rec director and sit down and have a conversation on what's the greater need, 2 soccer fields or 2 ball fields.
Okay, and they can sometimes coexist, but
Sometimes they can coexist. You're right.
Right.
We just don't put permanent baselines in, and you can have the same space.
right. And this location here, right by the trail, is a great location for the people using the Harry McManus all-purpose trail. So it'll be a great spot for them. And of course, being right across from the school is also a nice location. And
Yeah, and we're trying to partner with the school with a lot of activities, like the fun run we just had this past weekend was in conjunction with the school. Rob and Adam Cater both took care of the kids run on the cross country trail, and we had the 5K run on the rec trail, and it was fun. It was fun. So I hope more people come and participate next year. I hope it grows. But we intend to do this annually.
yeah, and looking at the Dewey Tavern in the distance, we're also going to try to exploit the history that took place here, because as you know, back in 1814 when the British invaded, this was where they came, and then went on to the Battle of Plattsburgh, and they first started showing up in Champlain on August 28th, and they didn't leave here, the final wounded ones and so on didn't leave here till September 25th. So this was
Which is why there's another very fitting project that's is looming in the background. We're just getting the ideas started. We're going to form a committee, but we'd like to put a military memorial here as well.
yeah,
And that location is going to have to be picked out.
that's
Whether it will work by this flag or whether we have to move it to a different location with new flags or not.
yeah, that'll include the memorial that was at the American Legion in Champlain
that's correct.
for many years. So that was
correct.
a very fitting place, because when the British invaded, they came through Ross's Point by the lake, and they came by ground through here. So that happened in 1776, and when we were fighting them, their fleets came down, went to the Battle of Valcour by Ross's Point, and all the ground troops came here. So the last time we were invaded by the British, this is right where it happened, right here. Yeah, so
That's great.
we have to let the world know that. Okay. Thank you, Tom, on a chilly morning.
Brisk.
And thanks for the 5:30 wake-up call. I appreciate that.
Sorry.